나오시길 환영합니다.
감사합니다.
팬들한테 한마디 해주세요.
안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. 네, 제가 솔로 데뷔 이후에 처음인데 너무너무 많은 분들이 이렇게 보러 와주셔가지고 너무 감사드리고요. 오늘 한번 재밌는 시간 만들어봤으면 좋겠습니다.
So it's good to see all of you guys here to support me. So we'll have fun tonight.
데니얼 싱가포르 팬들 어때요?
너무 이쁘신 것 같고요. 잘생기신 분들도 많네요.
So all the ladies, all the pretty ladies and handsome guys, can you show love for Daniel Kang on stage? Let's do something special for you to welcome you to Singapore. Okay, you guys, on the count of 3, you will say 사랑해요 Kang Daniel. Okay? 하나, 둘, 셋.
Me too. 감사합니다.
Alright, there's two things actually. I want to tell your fans of the press conference. There's two things that I realized about Kang Daniel yesterday. The first thing is he actually understands English really well because whatever I say to him, he instantly understands and he can reply in Korean. That's the first thing. Later he'll surprise you with some English conversation. Do you guys want that? Okay, second thing I realized is you are really nice, Kang Daniel, because yesterday during the press conference, I was with him on stage, and what happened was, in between the translation, I was actually telling him some of the questions I'm going to ask him, and his reaction was, he turned to me, he said, okay, thank you. Okay? And every time he did it, every single time, really nice, right? Okay, so we're gonna get to know Kang Daniel right now. Ladies and gentlemen, please take a seat over here. And let's start the conversation with Kang Daniel. Now we're gonna start with something that happened on social media, okay? Because I don't know if you know this, but you were trending in Singapore on Twitter last night. Really? Your fans made this happen for you.
Wow, I am cheap.
And you know the top 10 trends, right? In Singapore, you trended 4 out of top 10.
Wow.
Thank you. Wow, your fans absolutely love you. Okay, so you also saw that when you came out at the airport, when you reached Singapore, you chose to go out from the public exit and you met some of the fans. How many of you fans were at the airport greeting Kang Daniel? Did you see the video where you went to your fan and you gave them a high five?
Yeah, I really did that.
He knows that they went viral. Tonight, are we going to create more viral videos for your fans? Okay. We're gonna do that. Okay, so let's go with the questions right now. We're gonna ask you about Singapore because it's not your first time in Singapore. Kang Daniel, this is your third time. So last night you went to do something really exciting, right?
Yeah. 사실 이게 지금 제가 준비하고 있는 컨텐츠로 방송이 될 예정인데 되게 색다른 놀이기구를 타봤어요.
So I'm preparing some contents actually to actually make a video. I actually had a chance to try out some exotic, some interesting like a theme ride.
네, 근데 너무 제가 제 의사로 탄 게 아니어가지고
The thing is that the twist is that I didn't want to actually take the ride.
네, 근데 재밌었던 것 같아요. 거기서도 팬분들이 와주셔가지고 인사도 했었거든요.
So it was a fun experience actually, and some of the fans show up to the venue, and I had a chance to actually greet them as well.
네, 컨텐츠 많이 기대해 주시면 좋겠습니다.
So you guys can look forward to the contents that I'll be creating.
We're looking forward to you tonight, and this is your first solo fan meeting, and Singapore is the first stop. How do you feel about that?
싱가포르는 너무너무 제일 기억으로는 환호를 많이 해주셨는데요.
I remember fans cheering for me a lot.
그리고 항상 신기했던 게 한국말을 다 알아들으신 것 같더라고요.
They seems to understand all the Koreans.
네, 너무 신기했고 싱가포르 사람들은 다 똑똑하구나.
What I thought was that I think all the Singaporeans are really smart.
대답 안 하고 아무도.
He also loves you. Okay, so show some love from the Singapore fans to you. And since you've been to Singapore for the third time, let's test you how much you actually know about Singapore. Okay, we'll play a very random game with you. I'm going to ask you 5 random questions about Singapore. Okay, let's see if you know the answer. And let's make this challenging because Kang Daniel, I know you love challenges. If you get 3 out of 5 correct, then you pass. Then the forfeit is your fans. Maybe I'll get them to sing for you.
Oh,
Okay? And then, but if you don't get 3 out of 5 correct, then maybe you have to sing like some random Singapore song for your fans. Is that okay? Okay, let's challenge him. Okay, so Singapore, recently, actually just 1 week ago, we celebrated our birthday. First question, Kang Daniel, how old do you think Singapore is? Wow. I'll give you an option, okay? Option 1, Singapore is 54 years old. Option 2, Singapore is 154 years old. You can ask your friends to help.
54 years old.
Wait, I don't think your fan knows how this game is played. You guys really losers. He has to sing for you. Okay. First question, you got it correct. Singapore is 54 years old. Second random question, I'm going to mention something. You tell me if you think it's a food or a person. Okay? And the thing I'm going to mention is JJ Lin. You think it's a food or a person? You want to ask your fans for help? Person is correct. You're really good at this, man. Yeah, you got it correct. JJ Lin is our top idol in Singapore. So sing a song. Okay, third random question. You said you wanted to learn a bit of Singlish. So I'll tell you a Singlish word. Singlish is English that is speak in Singapore. You guess what you think the meaning of this word is. The word is blur.
Blur.
Blur. What do you think the meaning is? Just a random guess.
Blur.
Okay, I'll give you.
Blood? You mean
No,
blood?
not blood. No, not blood. Okay, I'll give you a clue. Okay, but you have to say this in Singlish. Then I'll give you the clue. Okay, the clue is you gotta say it in Singlish accent. Hey, give chance me. I blurs ya. So you gotta say it in that exact tone. Hey, give chance me. I blurs ya.
Oh.
Hey, give chance me.
Chance.
I blurs ya.
Chance.
It means to be confused, okay? So okay, last 2 random question I'm going to ask you just very quickly. You know that one of our symbol is the Malayan. Have you heard of the Malayan?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, the Malayan.
Lion and some looks like fish. No?
You're right. So
Star.
you're right. Okay, it's the lion and the fish. So you're absolutely correct. Can we give you a big round of applause? Even though I was going to ask you, is the lion and fish? Okay, final question. Colors on me. What are the colors of the Singapore flag? You can ask your friends to help. There are 2 colors.
Red and white.
Red and white is absolutely correct. Okay, as your reward later. That was easy. I'll get your fans to sing a song for you later, okay?
Oh, thank you.
But now we're going to talk about your album because you just guessed the colors of Singapore flag correct. Colors on Me, this is your debut album. And let's first of all talk about back in 2017, okay? 3 years ago, Produce 101 winner, and then you're part of boy band 101. Now you're going solo, and he's also, ladies and gentlemen, CEO Kang over here. Can you share with your fans about your journey over the last 2 years?
일단 제가 공백기가 되게 길었잖아요. 6개월이란 시간 동안 팬분들을 얼굴을 한 번도 보지 못했었잖아요. 그래가지고 그래서 뭔가 커넥트랑 회사도 이제 좋은 형님들과 누님들과 뭐 이렇게 말하면 안 되지. 저희 직원분들과 차리게 됐고 그 차리게 되면서 앨범을 준비하게 되는데 엄청 급박하게 준비했어요. 왜냐면 6개월 동안 여러분이 기다리셨을 걸 알기 때문에 빨리 준비해서 최대한 나오려고 했고요. 그렇다 보니까 뭔가 주제로 하나를 잡을 때 이번 앨범에 대해서 뭔가 그럼 나를 표현해야겠다라는 생각을 많이 들어서 그래서 컬럼이라고 정하게 된 것 같아요. 네.
mentioned that he didn't get to see his fans for like 6 months. So when I was making this company connect with all these good staffs that are working with me, so when I was preparing for the album, I was actually in a rush because of the thought that I was not connecting with my fans for 6 months. Actually got me to hurry up a bit. So since he's actually making a new solo album, he wanted to express himself more. That's why he actually got this as an album cover.
Okay, so you said you've been away for 6 months, but recently in Korea you had your showcase, and then now you're meeting your fans here in Singapore. But let's talk about your showcase in Korea. How did that make you feel after 6 months, finally seeing your fans again in Korea?
일단 너무 긴장이 돼가지고 제가 노래 부르는 날 계속 이렇게 했어요. 제가 너무 긴장이 돼가지고 그리고 뭔가 오랜만에 보니까 뭔가 마음이 뭉클하더라고요. 그래가지고 계속 이상한 타이밍에 눈물이 나려고 해가지고 근데 안 늘었죠.
우리도 그랬어.
So to be back on stage for so long, in a long time, I was really nervous. So during the showcase, I was actually shaking a lot, and you know, some of the times I was actually about to cry and I was tearing because I felt touched. So I was trying my best to hold my tears throughout the show, but the point is, I didn't cry. That's the point.
That's the point. But I think many of your fans have been crying or waiting for your comeback, and they're crying today seeing you over here, right fans? Also happy to see you. Let's talk about your new album, Color on Me. Okay, why don't you tell your fans over here the story behind your album, your debut album, Color on Me?
많은 걸 얘기했는데 이번엔 뭘 얘기를 드릴까요? 아무래도 이제 티저 사진들에 대해서 얘기를 말씀드려야겠어요. 제가 일단 제일 좋아하는 티저 사진은
어디 팔이
옐로우
어깨랑
컬러에
너무
제
안
옆모습이 나오는 사진을 정말 좋아하는데 네. 감사합니다. 그 사진을 되게 좋아하는데 그 사진을 정말 뭔가 컬러라는 음악이 되게 떠오르고 그러니까 두 번째 트랙인 컬러가 가장 떠오르고 뭔가 제일 잘 맞는 음악이라고 생각이 됐어요. 뭔가 제가 생각에 잠겨 있는 듯한 그런 표정이.
So basically, I can't go on without mentioning about the teaser pictures. So the teaser picture on a yellow color, the side view is my favorite picture, his favorite picture.
Jawline.
So whenever he think of that picture, he actually think of the song color. So that's the reason why I actually wanted to talk about this color, and it really suits his theme of him like thinking, like caught in a deep thoughts by himself.
Okay, so that's songwriter Kang as well. And you can see he's really nice, okay? Because when you guys shout out something to him, he acknowledges you. And then when our translator has to translate something really long, it's like, 괜찮아, 괜찮아. Okay, so it's really nice over here. But then the next question, we're gonna talk about your song, What Are You Up To? Okay, why did you choose that as your title song?
아무래도 뭔가 제가 이런 걸 할 수 있다라는 걸 보여드리고 싶었어요. 뭔가 제가 그룹을 활동할 때는 제가 노래도 하지 않았고 그때 뭐 마지막 앨범에는 제가 노래한 부분도 많이 들어가긴 했지만 네, 저도 뭔가 이런 좀 독특한 색깔을 많이 보여드릴 수 있다. 그리고 좀 색다른 춤을 많이 보여드리고 싶었어요. 그래서 저희 당근 실장님이 많이 고생하셨고
당근 실장님.
뭔가 저를 잘 표현할 수 있는 곡이 된 것 같아서 그래서 타이틀로 설정하게 됐고 선정하게 되었고 그래서 많은 분들이 많이 들어주셔가지고 너무 감사한 것 같습니다.
The reason why I chose that as a title song is that because I wanted to show my fans that I'm actually capable of these kind of songs. So you know, when I was actually performing in like the one-on-one groups, I didn't really get to sing a lot, although I did have some singing part in the last album. So I wanted to actually showcase like different kind of colors and the style of dancings. So because the song What Are You Up To, it really represents me well. That's why I chose it as a title song. And since a lot of fans like it, I'm really appreciative of what the fans are doing it for me.
And you wrote all 4 songs on your album. Now, yesterday at the press conference, Kang Daniel was sharing some little secrets. Why don't you tell us about that, the whole writing process? Because you said one song was inspired by Thanos, and one of the songs has a very special meaning to your fans. Why don't you tell us about some of those songs?
일단 호라이즌이라는 트랙은 일단 오늘 첫 공개를 해드리는 예정이고요. 그리고 그 뭔가 감미로우면서 좀 위험한 가사와는 달리 제가 그걸 생각했을 때는 이제 어벤져스를 보면서 이제 데누스가 이제 포탈을 타고 나오는 장면을 보고
설을
와우
설을
와우 이러면서 가사를 쓰게 됐고요. 그리고 이제 제가 제일 좋아하는 곡이 제 앨범에서 이번에 제가 제일 좋아하는 곡이기도 한 이제 아이어프란 노래. 6개월 동안의 시간 동안에 제가 그래도 계속 원어원 카페에 들어가고 계속 저희 뭐 팬카페에도 많이 들어가고 해서 뭐 팬분들이 저에게 해주시는 말들을 하나하나 약간 좋은 말들은 메모를 해놓는 습관이 있어요 제가. 그래가지고 가사를 쓸 때 그거에서 나도 모르게 그러면 내가 이렇게 답장을 줘야겠다라고 답장을 주는 것처럼 썼던 것 같아요.
I would like to mention about Horizon first, which I'll be showcasing later. It's actually emotional and the lyrics are a bit dangerous, but on the other side, right? The thing is that I was actually watching Avengers when I was writing these lyrics. So I saw this Thanos coming over to the Avengers through the portal, and I was actually awed by that, and I was actually inspired to write these lyrics for Horizon. And for the second song, I Hope, which is my favorite, for 6 months that I was not interacting with my fans, I went into a lot of one-on-one cafe and fan cafes. I looked at a lot of comments by my fans, and some of the things that fans say to me, like the nice things and good comments, I actually have a habit of writing it down. So when I was writing the lyrics for I Hope, it was more of me replying to my fans regarding what they have heard in the fan cafes and one-on-one cafes.
Okay, so I know this is not part of the script, but because you mentioned it, I think we just ask you once. Okay, let's talk about 101. Do you still keep in touch with your members from 101? Are you still friends? Still keep in touch?
네, 이번에 출국하기 전에도 제가 좀 고민이 많았었는데 성우 형이랑 대화를 또 길게 했었어요. 근데 형이 많이 도움이 되는 말도 많이 해주셔가지고 좀 용기가 났던 것 같아요.
그러니까
Even when I was before the takeoff from Korea, I was actually talking to some of the members because I was actually nervous and all. So they did say some of the things that were helping me, and they did encourage me a lot. So that was really helpful.
Okay, so but now you're very successful as a solo artist, so we're going to talk about that because you topped the Korean music charts. You also first on iTunes, opposite album chart in 20 countries. Okay, congratulations, give her a round of applause. What would you like to say to your fans or about your success?
저는 이 소식을 어떻게 들었냐면 이제 회사 스태프분들이 이 소식을 전해주셨는데 뭔가 너무너무 신기하기도 하고 얼떨떨하기도 했는데 뭔가 이렇게 제가 시작하는 단계를 많은 분들이 지켜봐 주시고 응원해 주셔가지고 너무너무 감사했고요. 그리고 그 기록이란 것 자체가 다 여러분들이 만드신 거라서 앞으로도 저는 좋은 활동으로 보답해 드리는 게 맞는 것 같습니다.
How I actually heard about this news is that one of my staff was telling me that I have actually broke the record and it was actually good results. So when I heard that, I was in disbelief because I noticed that I realized that a lot of fans are watching my beginning stage as I begin as a solo artist. So I was really appreciative for my fans, and the only way I can actually pay back is to have a good stage and good performance to my fans.
Okay, so congratulations on the success of your album. But we're gonna talk about another thing right now that is your success. So we're gonna go to Busan. That's your hometown.
Yeah.
And you were one of the biggest issues that came out recently is you became the ambassador of Busan, and you had to throw the first pitch to the baseball. Why don't we watch a video of that? Okay, we're gonna show you a video of that.
또 못 쳐다봐.
Let's talk about that. You seem so embarrassed to see that. Do you practice a lot for the pitch?
No. 저 진짜로 저 당일날에 10분 연습했나? 밑에서?
Actually, I only practiced about 10 minutes on the actual day itself.
근데 너무 넓은 거예요, 진짜. 저 정도 될 것 같아. 거리가 이 정도 되는 위치를 이렇게 던지는데 긴장이 너무 돼가지고 모자를 너무 눌렀을 거예요. 그래서 안 보이더라고요. 모르겠다 하면서 했었어요.
So basically, the actual distance that I had to throw the ball was quite far. So I was quite nervous, and because of that, I had wear the cap in a too weird manner. So I almost covered my face with my cap. So I was just kind of doing it.
But we have to ask you, do you actually like baseball? Do you play baseball? Do you like baseball?
처음 해봤습니다.
It was his first time.
처음이었고 원래 그 한국에서 모바일 게임 프로야구 2000이라고 있는데 그거만 하다가 처음 해봤는데 다음번에 한번 해보려고요. 네.
So actually, before that, I only played like mobile baseball game. But throughout this experience, I felt that maybe next time I could give baseball a try.
Why don't you give baseball a try in Singapore? We saw your video of you doing the pitch. You guys want to see him do a pitch on this Singapore Can we get you to actually you know the pitch that you did on the Korean Busan, right? Why don't you show your fans over here you doing the same pitch?
아, 왜 다 똑같아?
Come on, show you some support. Come on, jump right here. And scream! That was really good. You know, on the day itself, your fans loved it, but on the day itself, when you threw that pitch, right, Lotte Giants, they actually won the game, and you gave the nickname the Victory Fairy. What do you think about that nickname?
일단 저는 전혀 그렇게 생각을 하지 않고 있고 너무 선수분들이 뭔가 우승하신 건데 그 경기에서 우승하신 건데 뭔가 내가 뭔가 괜히 승리 요정이라고 된 것 같아서 좀 죄송한 마음이 있어가지고 선수분들 너무 수고하셨습니다.
So I would like to actually mention that it was the players who achieved their victory through their hard work. So I mean, through this pitching, a lot of people gave me like a good nicknames and all. But I would like to say that it was the players who actually played hard to achieve their victory.
So that was really nice, but you have many nicknames. You're going to talk about your nicknames in a while. But now we're going to do a very special segment because you have a few surprises that you prepared for your fans in Singapore. And these are things that you love to do. You love to eat, you love to dance. So let's go to the eating and dancing segment right now. Let's play some games, okay? Daniel, can we invite you to stand up over here?
팬미팅
So we're going to
게임.
play the game. I'm going to explain the rules to you, okay? So we're going to be setting up the stage.
뭐야? 뭐 하는 거야?
On the stage over here, let me explain the rules. Invite you